saw over 100 of people who were online, watching live, contributing, calling in just to appear online and to share their opinions as well. It was beautiful. Over 100 people just within a space of about less than 2 hours. Just that my time has not been very stable. That one I admit. My time has not been stable. Sometimes I wish to do it between 7 and 9, but before you realize it is getting into the 8, Charlie, you know me. Too much work on me, but still, we go do them. As we have promised to do them, we go do them. Now, let's go on to story number 1, and D Crime is talking. The last time I heard of D Crime was when he went to Dubai for an award scheme with one of my guys in Dubai. And I believe it was a good one. That is Pierrot, or you can simply call him Peter. They hosted him in an award. MC Barima was also there as the host of that particular award scheme. And he did well, performed for the people. They honored him, or they awarded him, as you want to put it. And it was beautiful. After that, I think I've met him a couple of times where we've discussed our issues in this industry and the fact that we all want to grow, but we have to do the right things to grow. Then, I caught him in that interview with Caroline Simpson on Asase Radio here in Accra. That is Asase Radio, Accra branch. And interestingly, whatever I heard him talk about, I could relate one or two. Whatever I heard him talk about, maybe I have said it one way or the other. Whatever I heard him talking about, I'm sure the industry as a whole has also seen or experienced this kind of conversation before. But whether we have been able to make a headway out of that conversation is another thing altogether. Maybe we have, maybe we have not. And that is what I want everybody to know. But first, because I want you to understand it from scratch, let's go catch the video. When we watch the video, I'll come back, give you my explanation to it. Then I'll introduce the next video coming from Shatta Wale. Then I would also come back and introduce that one as well, so I can do my commentaries. Then I know there is one thing everybody is waiting to hear something about. Already I've mentioned it in passing somewhere, but I'm sure I will talk about it again maybe on Showbiz Daily when the team sits down this evening about Shatta Wale signing a fake check and all those things. It's one of those things. I'll surely talk about that. I'll not run away from it. I'll talk about it, so stay put. Let's go catch D Crime on Asase Radio. When I come back, we will continue.
Those alatafo, they know the fear to take risk. They know the fear to take risk. And you see, with the risk and all the investments, we see results. Do you understand? But here, somebody self wake up where you want to handle artists. They go fish and do a try breaking leg. If you catch that person go, you can't tell the next investor say go invest into this game. Because say, Charlie, that place don't go. The hate be more. The values will go come down. You know, those things. Sometimes when somebody they break somebody, if you guys say they do one person. No, he's breaking the whole industry. And yet we are the same people they want to see us there. When somebody in Matakam, where did they talk him? They talk him so ill. People to the blog. I'm not saying they don't blog about it. They talk him ill, blog ill. Somebody there, you where you want check on the Ghanaian artists. It be the ill commenting why they see before the good one day down. How you go yes. How the person go come collaborate with Ghanaian? Who tells you they know they like us? We were here, and Sherry made a whole song in Tree. We said, the guy singing in Tree, he falls small. That be all we said about it too. As you talk, no be so. That is even in English. See the way they take him. Hey, the guy talk on a language. Meanwhile, he spoke a whole Tree. Come on. We couldn't really too trumpet about it because there were too many choices. They are trying to gravitate on something new.
That was a video interview from Asase Radio, and it is one of our very own D Crime. He is one of the pioneers when it comes to hip life music here in Ghana. Started what he calls the tree pop. Yeah, that was what he started. He called it the tree pop here in Ghana, as in doing hip hop in tree. It became a movement where he was the commander general with some of his people who were also doing it. And this is what he's talking about. Now, I picked 3 things about it that I would want to discuss briefly. First, he was talking about risk. And according to him, Nigerian industry, or better still, Nigerian artists are risk takers. And I'm not sure this is a lie. I'm not sure this is something out of the world that nobody can give to Nigeria as one of their positive attributes. Nobody can take that one away from them. So far, Nigeria has been doing well when it comes to going deep into the industry, taking the heavy risk without thinking about the fear of losing, taking the heavy risk without thinking about what others will say. They've done it. I'm sure recently when one of their music bloggers put out the expenditure of Maven Records into promoting their artists, we were all here shouting because that was a huge risk. Somebody putting in about $2 million alone in the name of promotion. Ask yourself how many of us here in Ghana will do this. Ask yourself how many of us, when we really have that money sitting in our comfort account, how many of us will take that money in the name of producing or promoting a song? It will be hard for us to take. So this particular point, very true. They have been taking huge risk. And in this world, until you take the huge risk, you won't win hugely as well. You take big risk, and when you win big. And that one I agree with him perfectly. It is one area that we have not been doing well at. Everybody is scared to go in for the hard kill. Everybody is scared to put in the bigger thing because we want to make sure we manage the small we have to see how best we can still win with the small. Of course, when we go in with the small, we will win, but we surely win small. And that is factual. Number two, I also pointed out that he talked about discouraging investors. Where he said in our industry, sometimes people who are around the industry, those we can call as gatekeepers, their commentaries, their actions and inactions sometimes have the power to discourage investors. And it is true. I'm a living example to what I'm talking about. When Xylophone came out and some of us were working there as executives, I know how the industry treated us. I know how the industry, many people were talking ill about our activities. I know how some people even felt like we didn't know what we were doing from A to Z. And when I say A to Z, they thought everybody there didn't know what we were doing. Until some of them got the opportunity to enter. When they came in, they realized, not knowing is not a joke thing the guys are doing there. Not knowing whatever is happening there is a big thing that these guys are doing there. Some of them came in and they realized how difficult it is or it was to work in that environment. Yes. So when it comes to our vibe, sometimes what we talk about discouraging investors, it is true. It is very, very true. Sometimes when I'm here and I'm defending everything in Ghana, some people don't get it. But I know some of my colleague YouTubers who sit on their platforms and they talk down on Ghana, projecting other countries, and they get accolades from it and they think they are so happy. And they look so happy. People be giving them fans. Yeah, this guy there, he's bold. He'll say it as it is. He'll insult people. He'll attack people. Just like that. And they think they have achieved because they are talking down on their own people and others are praising them, so they feel good about it. It is the problem he was talking about. Once again, he talked about ill comments. And it is another area that our people as gatekeepers, we have been failing at. At every point in time, we want to look down on our own things. Yesterday, I was part of an argument where somebody was saying that no matter what, every Ghanaian artist, no matter how you think you are big out there, if you go back end to check your analytics, on your streaming, audio, video, you always realize that the numbers in Ghana are far greater than the numbers coming from outside. That was the argument. Then one of my people said, oh no, the numbers in Ghana crowd that we think they are from Ghana, no, they are the people who are really streaming in Ghana are not Ghanaians. Then I asked myself, what the heck is this guy talking about? What is he talking about? You have gone through it. You've seen that you have some numbers in Nigeria, you have some numbers in America, you have some numbers in the UK, Europe and other countries. But Ghana is still reigning supreme. Then you come back to say, even the numbers from Ghana, you don't think they are Ghanaians. But who? If they are not Ghanaians, are they Ghostians? If they are not Ghanaians, are they Ghostians? As in some for streaming from Ghana? That is one problem we have in our industry. Always talking down on our own achievements. He was using the Ed Sheeran example. It is true. Ed Sheeran came here. He came to Ghana. As a matter of fact, he came to Ghana where he went to drink some Arosto, or however they call it. I think Amen or so. And after he felt how deeply he was drunk, he said, the Ghana Arosto, the Ghana Amen is not a joke thing. I heard he even overdrank or something like that. So we have not been projecting our people. And it is one thing I know some of my friends who are outside of Ghana, they hate me for, because they will see me as I am anti them because of how I project my people here. Even in Ghana, when you support someone, when you show love to someone, some people come and they think you don't know what you are doing, because they want you to speak like they are speaking, because they want you to attack like they are attacking. Nah, I am so patriotic to do that. No matter what, the little we have here in Ghana, we should be proud to push it forward. And when we do that, we are sure going to win even bigger. So yes, our brothers from Nigeria, obviously, seeing all these positives among them, it is something we can emulate. It is something we can also learn from. It is something we can also copy from. And when we add that to our lots, then we can all come back to level playing grounds to compete heavily. But we are not doing that. And I want to say thanks to D-Crime for pointing out all these things. They are real and they are factual. Let me dash this and move on to number 2, story number 2. And once again, I've spotted Shatta Wale talking about Nigerian music and how people think it is because of stream farms. And I've seen how people think it is because of this. But he thinks they are getting so many things right. That's what Shatta Wale thinks, that they are getting so many things right. In terms of their production quality and all, they are getting so many things right. Let's go for exhibit number 2, as in video number 2 for the day. And I'll come back, do my commentary, make a statement on the check from Kumasi, the birthday party, and we'll wrap up on the editorial for today.
I'm unavailable. They know they see me. He vex is sometimes. So you say, but the same word the video used for in song inside, it will use for his song inside. But how can we incur the same? Because what nonsense with that? I mean, if the girls they sing, they talk, say, why are the girls singing Nigerian songs? And if a Nigerian song come out, you know, then the girls will be saying, if you hear, listen every Charlie, listen every Niger beat, the way they start. Listen the way they start. They hear something. They see everything is well compressed, and you know everything is on point. But here is kind of every way they take this. You can't get there if you wait, you know, you want to battle with Nigerians and don't come even battle with us. We Nigerians, we don't do cleaning. What is cleaning? Cleaning for it? What do they think cleaning do? Cleaning. Let us upgrade. We like that thing too much. Everything culture. When artists, all of them they try you. But ask your body, say, why say Ghana artists, they don't if you get the mileage when Nigerians they get. You know, stop talking foolishly about farmhouse and Nigerians, they do this and they do that and they do. Stop lying to yourself. You are lying. You have bought a certain virus into the pen drive. The pen drive, their brain, you buy some virus put inside. We you know they lie yourself. Then the Nigerians and the market big, who tell you, don't before Nigerians will come, Americans were blowing. Okay, forget America, the population, even Jamaicans, they are all over around the world. Jamaicans, they be like 3 million or 3.5. We will be 30 something million, including teenage pregnancy and unwanted burning. Teenage pregnancy and unwanted burning all joined together. Where we did here? Yeah, teenage pregnancy and unwanted burning.
So we heard it from the horse's own mouth. Of course, Shatta Wale is still in Kumasi the last time I checked. He'll be coming to Accra today though. He needed to go see to the completion of his Shagzi office in Ahonjo in Kumasi. So some of us had to take the lead. And I'm also giving you an update on the accounts of the Shagzi, no, not Shagzi, the Passion Air issues. I think I would have to do that in another video, so this does not prolong. So I'll come back and do that again. Wait for it. Now, what Shatta Wale is saying to someone will say, where is the lie? No cap. There's no lie in whatever he's saying. Sometimes it is hard for us to ignore what is right. Sometimes it's hard for us to ignore what is good. I think that the other day I was telling my story, if not here, on another platform. I was telling my story about how I started loving Buga. And the fact that when you hear the song Buga, no matter how you would want to listen to it moderately, the song will still get a chance to penetrate into you. The song will still get a chance to eat into you. It will eat into your mind that at every point in time, you'll be singing it. It will eat into your mind that at every point in time, you will want to hear it. When we went to Kumasi for the Rich Games birthday party and they played Who Is Your Guy, Spyro song, Come See Our People. I saw Medical and Shatta Wale as well as the birthday celebrants, as in Rich Game Henry, how they were really dancing to the song. I'm sure when they played their own songs, they were not in that mood until that particular song dropped. Spyro, Who Is Your Guy? Come and see. The lyrics in there were so relative. At the same time, they loved the sound from the song. And I'm sure that's what Shatta Wale is saying. So an artist here in Ghana would ask why his girlfriend will be singing I'm Unavailable from the video, which I know is still under contention because of a certain video that came about, people thinking that it might have been someone's song. Though I've also seen other comments suggesting that, oh, there is a guy who is just trying to do a copy from that song in a more comedic way. That's fine. We will go back to that issue on another day. I've seen that as well. And I'm here telling myself or asking myself why we cannot also get to that level. Why we cannot also improve our sound, why we cannot get to that level, why we can say that our industry needs to also be pushed to compete in the world. Maybe some of these little things, as much as our people will not say it on any serious platform, as much as our people will not go to Flagstaff or Parliament to go say it, when they say it in these jovial ways, we still have to take the wisdom and use it. Like a book I read, making sense out of the senselessness. We still have to look at the sense in what we think is the nonsense they are talking about. But we don't do it. We treat it as such and we throw it away. Shatta in this particular video was talking about the fact that Nigerians have done so many things right, including taking care of the music business, making sure their production and everything is on point. Yeah. But when you sit here and you do anything anyhow and you think you can compete them, then you have a huge hurdle to jump. You have a huge hurdle to jump. It is unfortunate. I saw these videos and I picked all the positives from it. That's why I want to share this with you this afternoon. That, guys, we want to compete. We want to be patriotic as we can. We want to make sure we support our people with all the resources, the energy, and the kappa in us. But are we doing our things right? Maybe yes, maybe not. Let's take cues from it. Let's make sense out of these senselessness. And after that, I'm sure we can all start competing. Now, let's move on to wrap this up in the editorial. I know so many people have been talking about Shatta signing a check and people thinking it's a fake check and all that. Well, when it comes to people's thoughts, you cannot argue them because that is what they think. And as much as they live, they will keep thinking like that till. That's fine. But why are we not seeing this as, oh, this could also be a representation of the promise he made? We all go and witness some of these reality shows, talent hunts and all. People win and we give them, how do we call it, dummy checks. People win and we give them dummy checks. What are the dummy checks for? The dummy checks are a representation that we have to honor you with this. The dummy checks are a representation that we are promising you we are going to give you this.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my share, so wanna subscribe him. If you wanna click bell no do, na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person to share. If you wanna drop a comment was so. Wale Music TV, ye Shatta Wale ni TV, a yeba mo Shatta Wale ni news, na update, everything be a fan Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform do. Into bomb dana subscribe, ne share, na wo brother, and our system who edumede di Wale Music TV. Video be able post on what they be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting dia blend beti good news blend never share never subscribe na wo brother na wo system hu edwumede ye di wo dama platform do video bi a yebo post wo ha de bi a ba Shatta Wale inti say ejiwon di there Shatta Wale fan quoting dia blend beti good news ba Shatta Wale na bomodan na share na wo brother na wo sister hu edwumede ye di wo Wale Music TV. Thank you.